Make sure that you stand basically on the doll.
Yeah.
Gotta hug your friend, or be a range character and for some reason be off in Africa. Like,
I give you my second win. I don't know what else you want from me.
I was talking about that. I was talking about when you're being fake melee for some reason. You're always like tucked in a crevice.
Oh yeah, that's different. You're already close to me.
Melee position.
Yeah, you're already close to me, so I don't feel bad about it.
You don't
Something
get
about
healed.
those reins. No.
You don't get healed extra by being on top of the healer, but it feels like that.
I mean, it means they at least get normal heals. Which can't be said for all people who stand in Africa.
Need some help on the hand.
No.
Just letting you know.
Get the tether, Cam. Tether.
It's Kane needed to get it.
Oh.
I got everybody. There's living people.
New closing quickly stand there. I'm Wilson coming, stuff you. Okay, we're good. I'm 8.
I've got water. Nada. Here we go. It's okay. It's adjustable.
I passed too early.
Oh, yeah, through there.
I was gonna say, oh,
Did we lose a color though?
swing out to the left.
Need orange from somebody.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, I think it's through. That's my bad.
Alright, I'm just gonna stand right here. Welcome to water.
I'm alive.
No.
No.
No, you shouldn't have to, Kane. It's totally fine. If Micah or if either of the melee don't move back to the party in time, we'll get it. We might pick it up from you. In which case, we'll bring it to you.
Alright, give me a minute.
Yeah, if everybody's moving all at the same time, it's too confusing.
Do I pass immediately after second enums, by the way? Like, off the
Yes.
rip? Okay, yeah, that's all I am.
Yeah, as soon as second enums happen, you pass. Third pass happens.
After
Like I said-
flare thrower.
Yeah, some like 5 seconds after that, sometime
Okay.
before whirlwind. Because water goes off like, what is it, 7 seconds after whirlwind, and we need to be up there to take it that time. We try to stay on the west half, so like I will like move down, drop things off, and then come back up and run under the boss to get to the water. Because I know that that path is open, and it's just the two of us going through there.
Okay.
But yeah, after the either the ice disappears or those like lightnings and waters go off to the north, let's swing out to the west, which gives people a lot more room to. So it's a little bit after the second pass. If that makes sense.
Jen, make sure you don't eat all the pizza because your brother's gonna need some. Mine. Wait. Oh, no, Ben.
8 ran the wrong way.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah. Cool. Adjusting like that shows you either don't know what you're doing with limit cut or you really know what you're doing with limit cut.
I said the action's been a little bit of rough, dude.
We've got an awesome dash that gets you through the fucking map real fast.
You didn't take it? Ah.
It's fine. Come back. Drive by round 2.
Your justice on left.
Fairly north.
Here with me.
Did I get it?
I want to drop yours on this north red dot.
Yep.
And then move north. I'll go for Brute Justice. Wait to move in. Poke the True Heart. Look to see which direction it goes.
Going over here.
You're gonna stand right here.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh.
That was my bad. Sorry. This is the farthest I've ever seen in this fight, dude. I'm doing it on the fly, so like, I'm really trying right here. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm just gonna do this. Yeah.
Hopefully no one's in the wall.
Oh, there is a dancer in the wall. God damn it, Elu. All places to be.
I'm sure he's in the wall by his choice.
I'm gonna blame him though. It's his fault. Just let him know that.
Alright, group up near the middle. Move around so you can see what number you get. D is where Alex is, so that's north. D is north. Blues go right, reds go left.
1 and 2 first. Snap back in 3. 3 and 4.
Whoosh!
Yeah.
No one took the right side puddle. Oh, that was pretty good.
Okay, so I can't stand on the dot when the black hole is there. Like the black hole was covering part of the red dot.
But which dot?
What number are you?
I was number 3.
So it will never...
Yeah, you should be perfectly fine to stand where you're supposed to, just in the middle of the upper red dot, closer to Alex.
The black hole will only cover the due east or due west dots. It will never cover the northeast or northwest dots.
It was covering the northeast dot.
Do you want me to look at the wormhole really quick?
Yeah.
I mean, I can't.
Well,
I'm trying to memorize a lot right now.
No,
I'm
all
sorry
good.
if I'm
Let's make sure that you got the part up to wormhole first.
Yeah. 'Cause like I said, that was the farthest I've ever seen. Like, so I really am trying right here.
Yeah, no, we'll take a second. Make sure that you got it, because yeah, the fact that we were able to get that far is good.
It wasn't covering the whole dot, but it was covering part of it.
Yeah, well, you should.
Just
There should be
trust
part of it that's
that-
fine.
Trust the strat, stand on the dot.
Yeah.
I faced inward. I did my job.
I know the like the spreads that you those are easy, like the cat or whatever has to run. Those are easy. I got kind of tripped up by the orbs for a second. Yeah. Okay.
So this is the toolbox for the thing that was immediately preceding that, the time stop. So the important thing is that
Step
the
6.
DPS that has the blue tether is going to be the one that bait away from the 1 marker. So you need to stand essentially just west of Cruise Chaser.
And everything else that happens in that phase is like relative to where Alexander appears, except for step 7, where it's absolute positioning. Yeah, the party will be stacking at 1, so you gotta bait it away from 1.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I see.
there's only 2 outcomes that you can have as a DPS. You will either have the shield thing that says that if you take any other damage you'll die, or you had the blue tether.
Yeah.
So-
You're always either going to be with the rest of the party, or you're going to be taking the other west cleave. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I see. That's good.
And then the next thing after that is Wormhole, which is this one, which you see you got the limit cut numbers again. As far as I can tell, Alex is always at sea, yes? Like, yeah, I've never seen it, but we always, the toolbox uses Alex as north. So we will reorient ourselves to be looking at Alex for that.
Okay.
And then, the most important thing is the initial spread. After that, it's going to be jump, cleave, just like during the first limit cut. But we have to deal with the other stuff at the same time. But your movements are pretty easy during that phase, based on what number. You just need to know what to do for each of the numbers.
Yeah.
3 and 4 have the most second responsibility, which is potentially baiting the brute justice jump. So that's the thing where if you're 3 or 4, you stand on the dot, and when you hear the jump happen, if you get jumped on, you take 2 steps forward. And this strat requires everybody to keep their knockback true north arm's length, not true north, arm's length surecast, whatever, up, so that you don't get knocked into the wall by the cleave or the charge, depending on what you end up doing. If you're a blue, you're going to get the cleaves, and if you're a red, you're going to get the charges. But yeah, let's try to get there again. That's our prog point right now. Cool.
Okay.
One of the situations where I used the last ice cube in the tray, so I had to refill the ice tray, but I didn't have any water in my water filter. I gotta put water in the water filter, let it filter through, and then put ice in the ice tray. Very important. You lose DC. Just stop. Or die. We can just die. That's cool.
I didn't.
I don't think so.
There needs to be a term for that thing, the Malcolm in the Middle scene where he tries to replace the light bulb. It's true. Except it's like the worst kind of side quest too, because it's like you can't do them when it's convenient. It's like you find the side quest as you're trying to do something else.
Look at all this reading I'm getting on Slanta. Works out perfectly. Didn't even mean to it. These bumps making me get my Kindle reading in. Reading about ancient Egypt and medicine. Super fun.
Alright, good pull, team.
Welcome back, Helu.
He's not back in the game. He's just in. Oh, there we go. Now you're gone.
But I think he disconnected in Discord like twice too. So the people of the corner coming for him. Elu is a people of the corn?
So on the one hand, I placed an order for Amazon. This is the first time I've gotten this order experienced an error and cannot be delivered, and just like gave up after 3 days. But I placed an order for exactly the same items, and they have the option for next day shipping between 4 and 8 a.m.
What?
I'm like, overnight ship and have them delivered. I'm gonna make them do it too. I'm like, no, deliver to me at 4 a.m.
You're a monster.
I've been waiting for these items so I can finish hooking up my cables. Besides, I don't think I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight.
Alright, I'm sure that we'll not have any more internet problems. Ever.
Where are you?
He's actually in China today.
Ah, okay.
People may not say it, but I appreciate that extra flat is there.
I thought I was out of that. That looked like okay.
Still
You
got
definitely
time.
look like I've had that happen. So
Just get to your spot. Oh, you res him in a spot.
I'm good like that.
I like consistent chakrams.
my place every time. No. Oh, damn.
Right side, east side.
Oh god, ow.
Should go that way. Looks like it's not actually a problem.
Oh, damn. A lot of damage.
Come home. Middle.
Ah, shit. This way. Oh, God.
You're fine. Just face out, Sashi. 1 and 2 first. Pop your knockback minutes up. 3 and 4.
Nope.
5 and 6.
Leave to everybody.
Didn't cleave the odds. Or evens.
Didn't even turn. Actually, I don't know what that, because it murdered me.
What happened there?
What is Apocalyptic Ray?
That is from BJ. That's the cone.
So someone murdered me with the cone. That.
Assuming that you were in your spot for 3, then that just means 1 did move too quickly, and 1 needs to just stay there a little bit longer. Make sure that APOC
No, I was 1 and I was just camping. I was there in the corner.
I took
Then that, would,
78,000 damage from Apocalyptic Ray.
then that would mean 3 is out of position or something.
If I was at 1, it jumped to 4.
Oh,
Yeah, I was 4. I was right in the middle of the button. As soon as 4 jumped on me, then I just scooted right back. So if I was in the right spot, and Sashi's in the right spot, and if Kane was actually in the right spot, or Carrot or whoever, then I don't know, like...
Yeah, I was on the dot. I died to Apocalyptic Ray. Yeah. I'm so confused. Like, I got hit by, or at least what's his face jumped me, but then I died to Apocalyptic Ray. What?
I'm gonna watch the clip here. I'm gonna see what's going on.
Yeah, I'm facing out. Yeah. I'm facing out, waiting for Cruise Chaser, and then I just fall over dead when he jumps on me. But I thought it was him, but I was like, I died to Apocalyptic Ray. How? What?
Alright, what time stamp are we looking at?
Game hates me.
Well, I love how Twitch puts 2/3 of the screen full of useless shit and buttons every time you open it up.
they try really hard. I mean, it looks like it's pointed in roughly the right direction.
Did you share a clip?
It's hard to tell for sure because you're so far away, but I think Sashi is a little bit close in on the dot and needs to be a little bit like more on the
I was on the
center.
back of the dot.
Right, so you want to be on like the center of the dot, and that shouldn't be enough to make a difference, but maybe it is with this strat. Maybe the strat really is that tight, and I haven't wiped with it enough to see this kind of stuff happen. Right, so that's why you stand on the middle of the dot as 3 and 4, and then if you get jumped on, then you just scoot just a step or 2 towards the wall. You can't. I don't think it makes a difference, but I mean, it did in this case. Yeah, that's what it's saying. Is I don't think she is right in the middle. I think she's back a little bit, but I'm surprised that. Yeah, I'm surprised
I'm like
that didn't make that much
back
difference.
towards the. I'm pretty sure I was back towards the wall more, but I might have been farther up just because I wasn't sure. Brute Justice was jumping to me, so I don't know. How finicky? Okay. It's even funny because that was so fucking weird too because
it's hard to
Chaser
see it from your angle here. I'm trying to get a good look at him.
That's the weirder part was that Chaser like still managed to jump to me. He jumped to me. That's when I died. And at the same time, I think he turned towards whoever was at south. I'm like, how did I die with him jumping on me? But it wasn't him that killed me.
So it should be possible if this is
what's our solution?
potentially being a problem to have 1 and 2 after they get hit to actually run south-ish to try to bait the apocalyptic ray to be, I don't know, 1 tick or something angled away
Maybe.
from 3 and 4.
Do we want to do it the other way, which is that people 3 and 4 start on the inside of the red circle?
So the reason you don't want, with this strat in particular, the reason you don't want 3 and 4 closer in would put them closer to Alex, which means that they're then in more danger from Sacrament. Because the way it is set up now is to make it easier for them to escape. It's the Sacrament, which is the T-beam from Alex, you know what I'm talking about?
Does that make it harder or easier? Like, it seems like moving in would make it easier.
Are you talking about in closer north, or are you talking about in
Closer to the middle.
Okay, closer to the middle. No, that would not change the difficulty in moving. I've misunderstood you as moving in as in moving closer north.
Yeah, like if 3 and 4 are like closer to the middle on the red dot.
So if 3 and 4 are closer, I mean they're already supposed to be in the middle of the red dot, but if you want them closer towards the center of the arena, then that's going to make wherever Brute Justice lands closer to the middle of the arena, which is going to make his APOC ray cover more space.
I don't know, this the picture on this toolbox shows Brute Justice like standing way closer to the middle than the red dot, which is weird. Like this picture does not represent reality.
Like it's more of the arena, obviously, but like it's doing so avoids 2 and 3, right? If it drops at 4, like it avoids the other corners. It just means more of the area in the middle, which nobody is supposed to be in, is theoretically a problem. I don't know how big of a problem it is for like if he jumps to 4 for 5 and 7. I don't know if it's a problem. It shouldn't be, right?
Well, he will never jump to 5 and 7. That's not going to happen unless we fuck up.
But like clipping 5 and 7 with his APOC, like he shouldn't be a problem, right? Like the only people who should be a problem if he jumps to 4, let's say, is 2 and 3. And so moving him closer to the middle seems like it's safer.
No, because that's going to put him closer. That's going to move him closer to the rest of the group, like because he's shooting his APOC ray. That's a big fucking cone, and the closer you move the boss, the closer everyone else is to his APOC ray. I'm not sure what you're.
The question is, which part of the cone is clipping Sashi? Is it the far edge or the left and right sides? Because if it's the left and right sides, then moving them closer to the middle makes the corners safer. If it's the far edge, then yeah, that's not the problem.
With the Brute Justice, because a lot of the videos show it more like, instead of moving in, it's more like sidestepping. Because is it possible to bring him slightly closer to the wall and do the sidestep thing instead of the farther back on the red dot and then preparing to move forward kind of thing?
I think Taint's picture helps illustrate this a lot better. If you
Oh, that's
start
what I was
in,
looking at.
if you start
Yeah.
dead center in the dot, then it will just about hit the other dots. So, like,
Well,
this
so
is
look,
not.
if-
It has nothing to do with angling. This is all just distance. So I think starting closer to the center is actually just going to make it harder, or more likely that it'll clip 3 and 4.
What?
I think Fashi's.
That is exactly the opposite conclusion I draw from this. I don't know what world you guys live in.
Because this is a giant ass 90-degree cone. Like,
Right.
the toolbox is not representative of the actual size and shape.
No, I know.
The box is almost always kind of trash for trying to actually figure out the mechanics.
The point, though, is if it's a 90-degree cone and you start it on the inside of the red dot, then if it's correctly pointed across the arena, which it should be, it will never, ever clip at all any of the other red dots. Because it's not far enough to reach into the far red dots, and it will never clip the other ones because its left and right sides don't overlap because it's 90 degrees. It's a right angle. Just up and right.
Right. But the closer to the middle it is, the more vulnerable it is to just someone being slightly out of position, because you're moving
that's
it
fair.
closer to the other dots. So
yeah,
if
that's a concern I could take seriously. But the idea
if
that
one
moving
or
closer,
two is not perfectly aligned, then the angle could be off so that it like completely covers the 4 dot. Or the 1 dot for that matter.
sure, but like somebody baiting incorrectly is already pretty sensitive. Like, I'm not sure that this meaningfully changes that.
Well, Thashi's conclusion, I think, which, based off of videos, seems to be the safer one, which is instead of baiting on the center of the dot, you can just stand right against the fucking wall, and instead of walking towards the wall, you strafe. Assuming that you're using an input method that lets you easily strafe to not change the way you're facing.
So you can do that. It's
center.
here's the things you have to watch out with doing that. You kind of can do that. There's a couple things that you got to watch out for, and this is worse with number 3. Number 3 needs to get behind. So let's say I'm baiting BJ at C, right? At the C is the red dot. We're just going to pretend. Okay. If I'm all the way at the wall, then I'm going to be strafing to the side, and if I'm 3, then I may not be facing directly out. And you need to be, as number 3, you need to be facing directly out. So you have to be very particular and careful. And one of the reasons they have people bait in the center is so they can literally just take a step forward and they're still facing straight out. You can like try to strafe over a little bit, and if you're comfortable with doing that, we could try that. But
It's really obvious people who are using legacy controls for that, because my character never changes the direction that they're facing while I'm strafing, but I see you and like your character's doing the little like wibble wobble every time you move. Like you're actually changing your facing by moving left and right.
Yeah, I've got A and D set to strafe instead of the spin. But I guess it just depends. Like, I guess if you bait at the back instead of the dead center of the red dot, you could still step forward, right, Elu?
if you
Be
bait
out of
at
it?
the back of the red dot but not the wall, you still have room for like 1 step, like a really tiny step. Yeah. And then you still have to worry about getting out of there and dodging the sacrament at the same time too. And that movement is already really finicky with this strat, and that's the thing that I hate the most about doing this strat. But like, if we can try baiting BJ just a little bit further out, have 3 and 4 just a little bit further out, and that could make the difference in just having that little bit of distance.
I'm just
That
going
is
to
a
say
real
this.
fight.
I'm extremely confident that moving out is not the right choice. This is ridiculous.
I'm extremely confident that moving in is not the right choice. No. I mean, it's not my group. I'll do whatever you guys want to do, but I'm just saying.
It makes no sense.
But all I gotta say is like let's get there, and if people die again, then we can analyze why they died. But
Instead of, right now we're just doing theory crafting.
It's not theory crafting when we know how the mechanics work.
I mean, we know, but we don't know. Apparently, we're fucking up positioning, so.
We're disagreeing.
I missed a whole bunch of reading during that. God damn it.
imagine being engaged in raid content.
Reading is important. Especially if it's for school.
I never read when I was in school.
I have to. Gotta involve myself in these stupid discussions that I don't want to have. Online classes are bullshit. Forced forum discussion is bullshit. Just let me sit in class quietly and I'm happy.
I'm really curious to know what this alternate strat is that Elu used.
What strat is it, Elu? Elu's dead.
If it gets bad enough, we can talk about it, but I'm not gonna. You guys want to do like Party Finder, which is that's completely understandable because we've had to have a bunch of subs and stuff. So
We've literally not gone a single week without using Party Finder. Yes.
yeah, exactly.
I just want to know the name of the strat. Which one of the many?
Oh, Foxball.
Wait, fastball?
What?
Did you say
Fast-
fastball?
That's fastball. What the fuck?
That's what I heard was fastball. Am I crazy? Oh, we have an extra
One.
I'm missing 3 down here.
Yeah, I know I read it.
Oh god, some bad things happened over here. That's what it sounds like you're saying.
How did we live?
Was there a rogue spray?
No, we got exhausted. Why did I have a ball?
Hold on a sec.
Oh.
Just switch targets. Very good.
And my DPS wasn't doing much better.
USS East. Oh no, True Heart.
No, it matters if we miss one. I guess we had a guess.
Well, also, you're just
No.
getting nuked by
No.
the next.
So we're totally fucked.
Oh, we're dead. Laser!
If all 8 of us are alive and all 8 of us guess correctly,
Yes.
oh, right. No fun allowed.
No fun allowed.
Well, if we all go the same correct directions. Sure.
Death.
First tank buster kills the tank, then it kills the rest of the party.
What happened here? I went out of here. Come to join you, Elu.
My Benny.
We're concerned about the dead dancer in the wall. We don't know how he got there.
That's white.
My niecey.
What? How did that happen?
My,
And
my
then I killed
niecey.
2 people on the opposite side.
My niecey.
I don't even know what happened. Do I even want to know? Paint circle?
Paint. Paint is the new word. I don't know what it means.
King can't. Kate.
Paint a word, and I can't gonna say it.
It was. I've been beamed. And I'm exhausted. Yeah. I say I've been beamed and exhausted. It was like in order.
Does exhaust come from the tornadoes?
No, it's from the dolls.
Oh,
I wonder if it was like the exhaust was going to kill everybody, but then you got killed by the tornado bait, the cone. And it's like, oh, I guess I won't wipe the rain. Really?
It is centered on the person who got more than one stack.
Yeah, but I thought it.
And Sashi.
And Sashi?
I don't know, this is where it told me to be in that cute little toolbox, so I've been here ever since. Hug myself.
Do you have any,
away.
like, are you baiting anything during that, Sashi?
No.
No.
That's why I stay there. There's like no chance of me usually baiting anything or doing anything. My safe corner. Wait, no, I was heading the right way.
Trust your instincts.
But northeast, southwest gets me all kinds of fucked up. friends.
Oh! Oh! There's only 2 people in that stack. Or water +1. One second. I got bio. Well, I survived until I got a single tick of the Nisi.
I was like, we're dead. And I'm like, no, we're not dead. Oh. Yeah, they practiced something else. What is this? Yeah. Afterwards, whoever got water and whoever got lightning exploded. It was the end. Yeah. Carrot's death triggered chain reaction of hornets. We all exploded.
I think I need to stop drinking energy drinks. It's causing me health problems. Blah.
You take that back. How dare you?
I'm not feeling well. That's all I gotta say.
That's unfortunate.
Might as well reset the instance while we're at it.
That makes sense.
Ooh, I can get my earrings.
Did you do the pre-order?
I did.
Oh, for the Dawn Trail?
Don Traily.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I definitely have my items.
I mean, the glam is kind of whatever this time, but importantly, for slackers out there, level 80 to 90 get the XP bonus.
New earrings! Yay!
Yep.
I wonder if they'll ever give us like a earring that looks like 2 earrings instead of 1. Because, you know, lamb.
I mean, to be fair, it's classes I would have never played anyway. Except I actually wanted to try and do something outside of my comfort zone.
Are they?
And I was somewhat successful.
Which classes? What?
Oh,
Cane
healer.
typing. Healer's fun! Not really, no. Fuck my life.
The first time we cleared
You know, the only thing I like about healer is a lot of times in a lot of strats, they are the only ones that are not forced to flex. Usually. Not always. Usually.
The first time we cleared P9S, I got a parse above 90. Then I couldn't do it again.
Healer and DPS and parsing is really just learning where you can get away without full healing. Really all that is. It's learning where you have to throw a bunch of heals and where you do not. You can get away with it. With slow ticks and whatever else. There is some heavy shit. There's also, like, since I play shield healer, you know, there's, like, my shield healer's a GCD instead of an OGCD, so I have to find out places where that's not necessary.
Until that one phase in the fourth fight, second half. Or that time that we spammed it like 15 times in a row. You have commenced a ready check. Kunata has initiated a ready check.
Wait. Okay, now.
Why do I need to say yes? This is bullshit.
Give me a second. We'll be back in just a tiny second. Oh my god. I knew this was gonna be a horrible idea.
Wait. There are large and small seconds?
Yes, you know, there's like 60 seconds or maybe 10, you know.
Oh, you're talking about quantities. Okay.
This is horrible. I got like one of these like sprayer things for my sink, but it more like attaches to the faucet, so it's got like a diverter. Well, I knew it was gonna happen, because it doesn't have like a button. It's like the minute you switch it over, it switches to the sprayer. Of course, my 5-year-old decides he's gonna launch the sprayer across the kitchen. So there's like water all over the floor. Alright. I'm ready. Totally knew that was gonna happen. It's like I was waiting for it. It's been hooked up for all of like an hour.
It's an in-the-house squirt gun.
Like all over the place.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, I don't know about unlimited.
Be glad it's just water.
But you'd be standing there for a while.
It is unlimited, because I mean it's coming from the faucet. As long as the faucet's on, there it goes. It's like my kid's, you know, the one that's obsessed with fire alarms. Yeah, it's like his own personal like fire hose. Send help.
I could see that as one of the Onion's headlines. Lake Michigan drained due to 5-year-olds spraying the faucet hose
Oh no.
for hours.
My apartment would be flooded. I'm pretty sure I would get something from, you know, my office. You're flooding downstairs. Can you tell us what's going on? Excuse me? Hold up.
Oh, I guess my food wore off during that time. I don't know how long ago it wore off, but it wore off at some point.
Some point. Does that?
Got another hour, so.
Oh. While we're outside, Kane even changed glamours.
He did. Of course he did. He needs the pauldrons to make his shoulders bigger.
Even broader areas better. That's on his back. At least both the Lalas will fit there fine.
I'm pretty sure he could fit more than 2 Lalas.
Owie! Why does it hate me?
Alright, Kane, I'm going to jump on your head and control you by using your hair. We'll make a movie out of it called Tamatui.
Oh boy. Let's see if I can hang out with Panada. Hello, friend.
You found the safe side.
Oh. No. Well, okay. I don't know from the side. I know when I can move on the other one. Although I thought that went off already.
It was like, we found the safe way. We found the way that nothing could ever go wrong.
I also just moved before they went off, and I thought they went off. That was my bad. I like my
Never
side.
have to worry
my
about
side
baiting
sounds
the
usually
tornado.
safe. Even if I bait the tornado, or I guess someone else baits the tornado in my face. I've never baited a tornado.
Have you really lived if you've never baited a tornado?
Yeah, yes. I
Bucket
enjoy
list.
it. No. Going back to my corner. I like it over here. It's usually comfy. This is the most I've ever died over in my corner. I mean, I've even shared my corner with Elu before.
You're saying just get lucky and it's comfy, otherwise it's not comfy.
My corner is usually quite comfy. I like it there.
I mean, get lucky and it's... Oh, or I should say, get lucky or else it's less comfy. Definitely sounds like air travel.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh, it flashed before my eyes.
No! The curse chakrams.
Oh!
My bad. I got greedied out. That was 100% me. I'm so sorry about that.
Because
tried to
it was
I-
a chakram pattern.
Yeah, I tried
There you go, death for everybody.
tried to max melee and I ran into
No!
that. My bad.
We lost our nieces.
He'll always break towards me, just because I'm always here. But yeah,
Yeah, that's the cursed one. I hate it.
there's room for you over here, but it makes things weird.
I can try stepping into the center to get him a little closer.
No, it's not much. I don't think. You don't have time to also be predictable for the past, so. Oh, jeez.
That doll was scary. That doll was scarier.
That doll died? Question mark?
I think Carrot's doll went kapoof. He hit it too hard with the book.
No.
He threw the book
Died to
at it, the
something
whole
else.
book.
And
You
nothing
didn't
but the
throw
book?
at it?
I mean, I don't think it was me that time, but It could have been me other times. There's a lot of AoEs going on.
It's been a long time since Dolphins died.
You know, it's gotta happen at least once. Right? Just once.
They're a little far apart in terms of health.
Is that a problem yet?
Not yet.
Oh, living liquid's high. Okay, now we're good. This is the third tornadoes. Or the second tornadoes.
There's only 2 sets of tornadoes.
Okay.
West side, left side.
Oh, Ian's gone.
Alive. I'm not alive anymore.
Let's get that picture.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is the ideal positioning for. If you can open that link.
Let us know if you can.
So the blue little things on there show the gear teeth during that part of the fight. The floor has those little gear teeth, and you want to be in between the two gear teeth, and you want the puddles just barely not touching. You want just the tiniest gap between the puddles so that they don't overlap, but the heart needs to run through all four puddles, which means the first two puddles need to be spawned essentially where the heart starts, and then the other two puddles are just parallel to the first two to make that perfect box shape where they're just barely not touching. If you're too concerned about them not overlapping, then the heart will just be like, bye!
Okay.
What happened in that
just
one?
just stand in between the things, guys.
Me and Tam were the back ones, and that seemed fine. I don't know what happened in the front ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's two possibilities there, which is that, or three possibilities, which is that they're too close, in which case they overlap and explode. They're just right, it runs over them, and the mechanic is done successfully. Or they're too far apart, and then they also fail. It doesn't trigger all of them.
Or did the ones on the edge trigger each other?
I had a tether. I wasn't watching them at all that time.
I just stood between my teeth.
I mean, you can feel free to scooch in if your puddle is not overlapping. They'll probably be alive.
Why?
Salenta said 1 second, then it's just standing there.
Oh.
I did not see that. That is my beat.
Yes. I'm alive. I'm alive. Alive. Oh god, I'm not gonna be live soon.
Salenta will never know. Never know.
Won't know what happened.
You definitely won't see that. The notes on the chat dialog box. It just says Salenta, don't look up.
Wait, hang on a second.
Somebody rang my
That's the
doorbell.
one thing that makes everybody look up. Oh my god. Why?
Oh no, the right arm is pointing up.
I don't know what that was, but somebody rang my doorbell and I was like, what the fuck?
Was there anybody there?
Nope. Nobody was there. I think it might have been like years ago. There was a kid at the end of the hallway who ran down a doorbell dinged me. And then ran away. He did it a couple times. I don't know.
How
Can you get back?
What? I don't even know if he still lives in the complex.
New kid. Doorbell ditch ding dong. Fuck. There's so many words in there.
Ding dong ditch.
Yeah.
That sounds like something you'd have to learn on Urban Dictionary. And your parents won't teach you about.
The ding dong ditch.
And childhood days.
What would that be?
Oh. Why my corner? Why do I die in my corner this way? No! My corner is usually safe over here.
It's totally safe. Except when it's
Usually
not.
safe over here.
That'll solve everything.
My corner is usually safe. What is actually? How does that trigger me to die? I must know. I usually don't have to deal with it because I've seriously never died. Actually, I don't think I've ever died to that in my corner.
If a melee gets hit by 2 stacks, that melee will explode and hit you. Chain reaction.
Oh, okay.
I don't think. I guess I'll be more careful. I didn't think I was getting hit.
Yeah, that's why you're also dying.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I was like, I don't. Are you ready to be in my corner?
It'll happen if you try to drag the ad out instead of standing on top of it.
Here we go.
Like where you were standing right there is really dangerous. It can work, but you were very close. It's safer to just stand on top of the ad.
I'll just move it back a little bit.
That should do it.
Oh.
Oh no, Tam! We needed that, Tam.
Come on, make it.
A hand.
The pain.
That was you. How was that you?
I have no idea how that could possibly have been Kane, but
I think that was just a chain of horrible events.
I got back up in time.
We needed the DPS or something.
Why?
Is it so you can hit people with AoE spells?
That does not surprise me at all.
Did we?
You should be able to get Elu from my corner. Carrot is one of those I have to hit before I leave. So I usually hit both my things before I head to my corner, but mine are not actual heals, they're mitigation sort of. Actually. Yeah,
Sorry, I've got responsibilities.
Like, everything that you do in this fight has a reason. You know that, right? It does.
I'm gonna say I hit my physicist and my
You're a physicist?
yeah, my physicist.
You don't
My
always know.
physicist is-
You don't have to know the reason, but there is one.
My physicist and my E-prog, and then I go to my corner, and then I've done my job for Carrot. Carrot. We're alive. This way.
Oh, slow down on liquid. Switch. on east.
Holding hands again. Apparently you cannot freeze in the air.
Actually, you can get in a little more than that.
I mean, it's also fine if not.
I don't know. We failed it 3 times in a row, so that's how I'm checking.
I mean, they look at things, they're not fair.
Readjust. He is north.
One and two.
Wrong spot, didn't I?
3 and
Yeah,
4.
I did. Yeah.
5 and 6.
Apparently that was, wait. No, that was a second cleave. I'm like, Alpha Sword, second Alpha Sword. Nobody told them about second Alpha Sword.
No, I went the wrong.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I messed up too.
I was number 5.
Wormhole is a lot to like, kind of. Like, I'm trying to learn it on the fly. I'm sorry.
I went the wrong way. I went over to the
Definitely.
even
That's
side.
where our frog point is. We're all doing it.
What do you mean you can't stand by 1 if you're 5?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. For the first cleave, yeah.
Yeah. So,
well, I wasn't there. Okay, because
5, 6, 7, 8. You're gonna go to your correct side and then just hang out like south of the chakrams. You might be in a puddle, but that's fine. Just make sure that after the first cleave and dash goes off, that 5 and 6 take the first puddles. 7 and 8 can run out of the puddles to do east and west until it's their time to take the puddles. And then after the puddle goes off the first time, 5 needs to book it down to the spot where 1 used to be so that they can point the cleave out. And that's the only one that has like a real time crunch is 5, because there's plenty of time for 6 to get into position. But make sure that after that puddle goes off, you're hitting knockback immune.
Yeah, and 5 is particularly a time crunch if it's in the northwest quadrant as opposed to the south, or north southeast quadrant as opposed to the southeast quadrant. But yeah, the thing about wormholes is, Micah, is that like what you actually have to do is actually not that complicated compared if you just ignore everything that's going on, so to speak.
Yeah. It's just learning the positioner.
Yeah.
I'm like reading it in between pools.
It's one of those mechanics where it's like there's a lot of shit that's going on, but you can ignore most of it if you just follow the strategy. My brain was off, and I walked into that explosion. I don't know how I didn't die.
Snapshotting in your favor.
My subconscious knows the timing. I haven't had a single flex in the game.
Why does Micah have the flu?
Yeah, I was kind of like confused about that a little bit.
I'm like, there is no tank or healer that has the thing I need.
Are we dead?
Yeah. We're gonna get judged.
Yeah, there wasn't anyone for me to give it to. I was like, am I missing something, dude? Like,
I think it was an accidental double pass. Because we shouldn't have had the debuff at that point. We should have been picking it up.
Careful, Can. That mine might be really in there. Okay, you got it.
Try. And I gotta jump over there. I'll get closer.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Is that not?
The Christmas tether needs to be real close.
Okay, yeah, that.
As in, like,
I was, yeah, like
I have
shelf or
discovered
close.
standing on the corners of both of the fucking red.
yeah, the one mark.
Yeah, standing like.
I was in the right spot. I wasn't.
eh, Got a hug.
And here
Not
I
each
spent
other.
that entire poll trying to swap the battery on my headset without losing DPS.
I do that. I do that a lot.
It's real hard if you have to pushing buttons.
Headset do you have? Hi.
I was thinking I should have said something. You're gonna need to pass lightning to the south tank.
We lost to blue anyways. We don't have a blue.
Yeah, that was the likely outcome. Yeah, so make sure that you're not getting clipped by lightning. Move to max melee.
Yeah.
A little on the southish side.
Ideally, you can swing over to the west. That's what I've been doing, because the person who has lightning is going to be to the east side
That was
of the
my
tank.
I was just, yeah.
All right, maybe
And when
last.
you said the, I was like, when you said the lightning thing, I'm like, but I should have passed it to Tam. How did I hit him?
He just barely got clipped, but
Got the hidden, he became the unlucky factor. This still could have randomly gone to Tam.
yeah.
What happened to Blue though?
Well, Brew probably fell off when he was trying to deal with the lightning.
Ah,
DPS are not mentally ready to do that.
oh. You're not used to the. You do the pass and then you do the lightning.
Like, if I try to do it, I don't think I can do it correctly.
Oh god. I've been beamed.
I mean, it's almost to the point where if someone else is messing it up, it distracts me so much that I fail to pass. Just people talking in Discord is
Yeah.
enough to make me fail it sometimes.
I just smooth brain everything.
You know, just go to the spot and stand there. Seems pretty easy.
Yeah. So you tell me I gotta do this, this, and this, and this, and then we'll win.
Got the dial-up tone.
Oh, that's not right.
I'm like, is somebody dead?
At least 2 people. Gotta get Kanata up
know.
immediately. Oh, another bubble. Oh, the Hand of Pain did it. Actually, the bubble missed, surprisingly.
Yeah. Well, the first one. I think the other one from the other side might have been.
Yeah.
All right, for realsies, lasties.
I gotta go read about ancient China and medicine. You made it through Egypt.
All of Egypt history?
No, just ancient Egypt and medicine. And ancient China and medicine. And then ancient India and medicine. And then ancient Greece. We're going out. We're going everywhere. Explosion.
Damn, that's what you get for calling lasties. When we could definitely wipe faster than that.
Okay. Maybe lasties.
Probably lasties. Alright, Kane has the clear hat on.
The last year's hat.
No, Kane!
Well, there is one thing that's true: is Kane can ensure that it is lasties immediately if he wants to.
I mean, so could I. I got my rescue button ready.
Ken just wants to make it interesting.
Slow down.
I throw all my healer DPS on and look at me go.
I'd say I'm DPSing as hard as I can, but I'm literally out of range for 2 whole GCDs there. And I'm not hitting ranged. I'm just standing there. Swap
There you go, you got your swap.
once tonight. We're ready for it every time.
That was not enough people.
I want to say that was too far back, but it looks like you were right on the marker. Maybe the boss was just off. Well, thanks for coming, Micah.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Appreciate you trying to keep up and
Yeah. It was. I was kind of having a little bit of a info overload for a little bit because it was a lot to come back after not doing the fight for 3 months to and get like farther than I ever got on a different role. So
I like our second poll.
yeah. I was trying.
Cool.
I mean, well, peace out, guys.
Yep.
Alright,
Have a good night.
See ya.
So he said he was probably